Terrace. You must be the Griff. Have any trouble finding the place?
I can always find a good deal. And this qualifies. Worth a trip to the upper city, all right. Are these blaster power packs Republic issue?
Bound for troops carried by Captain Karath himself. Got a whole shipment full. Fell off the ramp, if you know what I mean. Are you in the market, or are you some kind of patriot?
Marn Hierogryph is strictly apolitical, my friend. But the Republic and the Mandalorians have been bogged down so long in this sector, it shouldn't make any difference. Besides, if the Bucketheads ever do make it here, they'll have to deal with the swoop gangs. The way I figure it, by putting these on the street, I'm really just doing my part for planetary defense here.
Me too.
Ha! What are you? Oh, it's you, the Junior Jedi.
That's Padawan to you.
Whatever. I'm very disappointed, kid.
That right?
Yeah, you've wasted my whole day coming up here, just for another one of our little games. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm under a lot of pressure.
And now, you're under arrest. Your stockholders can reach you at the constable's office. Now, where are those cuffs? Blast, they've slipped down into the... Hang on a minute, my robe's stuck. What? Ah!
Ouch! So long, Junior Jedi! Try not to land on any of my friends! Ah!
You're Zayne Carrick, right? Your master sent me to look for you. He said to follow the trail of debris.
Yeah, that sounds like him. Thanks for the save. You're a Jedi? I didn't know there were other Jedi on Terrace, besides us at the Academy.
A few of us are passing through, on our way to the front. The guys call me Squint. Our master's an acquaintance of your Master Lucian. We were hoping to recruit some Jedi to come with us.
To the war? I'm afraid you're wasting your time. My master doesn't think the war with the Mandalorians is the Jedi's business.
Him and half the Jedi Council.
And the other masters at our school, too. They say the business of the Jedi is to guard against the rise of the Sith.
The Sith again. Zayne, you and I could be Mandalorians with our boots at your master's throats. But to get them to notice us, we'd have to paint our heads and babble about the dark side. It's ridiculous, don't you see? The Sith threat ended, 30 years ago? The Mandalorians are the threat. The Mandalorians are here. Almost. We need every able-bodied Jedi we can get.
Well, you've seen how able-bodied I am, and I'm not a Jedi. Not yet, anyway. My class has a challenge to face off-world next week. It may be my last chance to become a knight.
You don't like your odds.
My luck ranges from barely tolerable to cataclysmic. Master Lucian says I'm living proof the Force has a sense of humor.
Well, here we are. Looks like they're already breaking up. I guess we've got to be on our way to the front. I would have liked for you to have met my master.
Me too.
Look, Zayne, I don't know you well, but you may turn out to be a bigger player than you think. Something tells me.
The Force?
A hunch. Just be ready for wherever the journey goes. That's what we're going to do. We'll go to the front, and beyond it, if it'll save the galaxy. Sometimes you have to enter the darkness to save the light.
That doesn't sound like a very Jedi thought.
It's not always a very Jedi galaxy, in case you haven't noticed. Well, the war awaits. See you around, Zayne.
Cornelia! Cornelia, it's Lucian. What's wrong?
Lines have crossed. Something has changed. Something bad. Something near. Several somethings.
All right, we'll change our plans and try to find out for sure.
And when we know, this time we'll do something about it.
Are you sure this is safe? Doing this in broad daylight?
Calm down, all right? You act like you've never done this before. This is Terrace. The Constabulary's got enough to do without bothering peaceful commerce like mine.
Some commerce, real spice, lum ale. This is choice. How'd you come by it? Or is this all no questions asked?
Marn Hierogryph has no secrets, just a keen eye, a sharp mind, and a snout for deals. Got a team of bulk loader droids and a sweet arrangement with the Highport Stevedore Guild. When there's a work overflow, my team goes in, and your bargains come out. Right now, there's an ale freighter bound for Coruscant with 1,000 kegs of local sewage on board.
I'll give you this. Your prices are better than anything I've seen from the Volkars or the Hidden Becks.
That's 'cause I'm an independent operator. I don't kick to the gangs, my friend. I kick to you. Your only expense is me and my droids.
Afternoon, Griff. Decided to let myself in and cut down on your overhead. Hope you don't mind.
Hey now, there was no call to do that. Wayne, was it?
Zayne.
And there's no call to do that either. He's not a Jedi. He's just an intern.
That's Padawan.
That's chump.
Oh no.
Gah!
Oh, this is just rancid.
Guys, come back! I've got a unit in Eastgate that's full of land speeder engines right off the line.
There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no emotion. There is peace. Wait! You don't want to run.
I don't want to run.
You want to climb down.
I want to climb down.
You want to turn yourself in.
I want to turn and do this!
You're supposed to do what I say!
Your mind tricks might work on some, but not the Griff! So long, intern.
Just wait till
And I don't care if Lawson Industries pulls out of Terrace completely, Chervo. I can't keep laying on the tax breaks.
Senator Garavis, I don't think you realize how expensive it is to do business here. It was bad enough when the Varkars ripped the heart out of our surface ops. Now the small-timers in the upper city are starting to get bold. Thank the stars they haven't figured out how to hit Highport yet.
The constable's got a plan for the gangs, I tell you. And as for your small-timers, the council has assured me that the Jedi have the situation well in... How much were those tax breaks you wanted?
Not enough credits in the galaxy, Senator.
Oh, well, that could have been worse.
Zayne Carrick, may I take it that you forgot the banquet we planned? Or is this your idea of making an entrance?
Oh, the banquet. Sorry, Master Lucian, but I've been chasing Marn Hierogryph all day. I just about had him this time.
A bit past the due date. The Republic's counting on us to keep the peace. I'll have to get him myself.
No, sir.
Please excuse my tardy Padawan, all of you. Again, even for one who studies salinity, it's an exciting time. As you know, since you've all completed the Jedi trials, in tonight's ceremony, my fellow masters and I will reveal the names of those we have submitted to Coruscant for the title of Jedi Knight. Knights who, force willing, will continue to protect rim worlds like Terrace for decades to come. A toast to an important day in the Jedi Order.
Thanks, Shad. You sure do get the teacher's attention, my friend.
Maybe you should try getting less of it.
What were you celebrating early? You smell like a cantina. Don't ask. Not like I'd have cause to celebrate anyway. But you're sure to be knighted, all 4 of you. There's still hope, Zayne. The war's raging. The more Jedi they send off against the Mandalorians, the more they need. Lowered standards. Patron protector of Zayne Carrick.
Actually, the four of us have decided your whole bumbling act's just a put on, so you can flunk out and stay on terrace where you can still see my sister. Quiet. I'm just glad she wasn't here to see. Oh, hi, Shell. Did I mention that since tonight's ceremony is private, the Master's invited our families for the meal? Shame your folks live off-world. It's okay. They've already seen me make a fool of myself. Might as well give your family a turn. How are you doing, Shell? Fine, Zayne. Is this bad? Oh no, like your brother was saying, I bring down the entire Jedi Order 3, maybe 4 times a day. Hasn't stopped me yet. At least, I don't think it has.
Cornelia, is something wrong? Sorry, Lucian. It's just, in a way, I'm glad we did this. It's such a change coming. A sad day. Nothing sad about it. We all go where the Force takes us, wherever that may lead. The Order must go on. The true sad day is when Lucian Dre, of all people, has to explain the unifying force to you, given who and what you are. All right, but just the same, I'll miss them all, even Zayne. He doesn't reflect on you, you know.
Who?
Zayne. I must admit he's been entertaining, but there's more important things to think about before tonight. Yes, tonight. Did you contact Coruscant? I heard what I needed to hear. Yes, but what did she say? It's all set. Zaymar, be at peace.
Zayne, you'll see that the manager is compensated. I'll take care of the damage, Master Lucian.
And the meal. Hard credits, please.
But that'll cost all I... Yes, Master Lucian.
We'll see you tonight. And don't be late this time.
Here, maybe this will help. Wait, you can't afford this. Save it for your family. Hush. We're about to start living without possessions, remember? Everything will turn out fine. I can feel it. See you tonight.
Later.
Don't you have it figured out yet? The ceremony's in less than an hour. Can you just make an estimate?
No, I can't just make an estimate. This table was taboo in hardwood. Do you know how difficult it is to get that in the middle city?
Look, just take everything I have to...
I tell you, I'm not hosting Jedi again without an insurance waiver. And...
Griff?
Hey, what about my credits? Hey! Wait! Come back here! My money! I don't know why I'm buying anything from you after what you pulled last month, Griff.
What are you, an ancient historian now? You're a droid salvager, and this is a warehouse full of prime bulk loaders. T1 series, a few dings in 'em is all.
Well, I wouldn't bother, but it's tough to resist with you throwing in all the machine lubricant. Did you say 1,000 drums?
Maybe a few less. We've had my knocks. And ignore the mess, my cleaning droid's in the shop. Gotcha! You think so, huh? Help! Help! The Spicehead's trying to steal my money! Robbery! Murder!
You're going to have to pick a more public-spirited planet for that to work.
Payday!
Ah!
I, seem to have lost weight.
And I seem to have lost all my money. Got to admit, I was surprised to see you throw it away.
That's small change for a guy like me.
That didn't seem to stop you from going for it in the first place. Now, where did I park?
Listen, intern, you don't want to do this. Whatever they're paying you, I'll beat it.
They don't pay Jedi. At least, I don't think they do. By the time I get to be one, all the rules may have changed.
Bet you'll still get to lose the braid, though, huh? How much you want for that? I know collectors who go for that kind of thing.
I'm heading to a ceremony right now where I'll find out which students have been knighted. If they choose me, I'll give you my braid.
Is that likely?
Only if they lose their minds. If you haven't noticed, I kind of stink.
Snivians are all nostril, friend. Everybody stinks to me. So what's next? You taking me to see the Grand High Saber Twirler?
No, you're not allowed on the temple floor. I'm not even supposed to bring a prisoner here, but I'm in a hurry.
Thanks, those were starting to chafe my...
If I'm lucky, I can still catch the end of the ceremony.
Hey! This hurts! Come back here!
Wish me luck!
I demand to see the Sector Constable! She may arrest me, but she should have a lighter touch. Intern!
Masters, please! Forgive me.
You're late, young one.
The past. Master Vandar, they were in with Zayne all morning. Do you know anything more?
The knight who referred your son to Dantooine was correct, madam. Zayne has a marginal proclivity for the Force.
Marginal?
Don't let the term alarm you. We don't fully understand the way the Force manifests in younglings. With training, he may well develop into a valuable addition to our ranks. And we already admire how he forms kinships.
He's had practice at that. His father and I have 4 more at home. But is the Order a safe place for a child? Those dark Jedi, are they gone for good?
The Sith, we've been mercifully free of them since the war ended, and we maintain constant vigil against their return. I assure you, madam, your son could not be safer. After all, we're not just their teachers, we're their protectors.
The present. Zayne, wait! You never were one for punctuality. Please, save us some time now. One last exercise then. Lucian to tower control. Lockdown! Lockdown!
Oh! Ah! Stupid Durasteel! About to rip the fur off my... You! And someone in charge, finally! This intern of yours has violated all my civil... Are they all after me?
No! Me!
What did you do?
Nothing! It's what they did! Hang on!
The bay's closed, Zayne. There's no escape.
Wait! What are you? No, don't! Ah! Wait! Wait! Where are you? Ah!
Get out of my face so I can drive!
My hands are still chained together, you maniac!
Let me just key the code in.
Quick! We've got company!
Ah!
And whether you pursue your civil engineering careers here or elsewhere, you'll come to rely on the DX300 traffic package. With the 300, regulating signals suggests the best track. None of the chaos we had to deal with in my day. Now, students, if you'll frame forward to the next... what is it?
Jedi business! Get back!
Duck and cover!
Jedi business. Stay down.
You! Where are they?
All I saw was the speeder. It tore through here so fast.
Enough! Let's go!
Who was that?
Ranate. Rhymes with run away, like we should. Hey, don't... Ah! Ah! Oh, good thing compactor wasn't on.
Yeah, you're a real lucky charm.
I think we found a new way to the lower city.
Forget that! Those Jedi were trying to kill us! What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I went into the temple and found all my friends dead.
Dead?
Murdered. Their masters killed them. Their own masters! And now they're after us!
Oh no! After you! I'm getting out of here! Dead Padawans like I need. Wait! How do I know you didn't do it?
Me? I couldn't have. They're my friends. You have to listen.
Let go! Ha! Now get back! I gotta think here!
Please, you have to listen. I'm telling the truth. I wouldn't have killed them. I couldn't have.
You couldn't have.
That's right, I couldn't have. How many times have I tried to catch you? 8?
9.
Right, I told you. I stink. They were nearly Jedi. I couldn't have killed one of them, much less all of them.
Yeah!
What?
Surveillance droid. The cities. It's not just your masters after you. Civil authorities in on it now, too.
How do you know? Maybe it's after us because we hit that building.
Did you even look out of the window of your swanky tower? Legals here don't have time for traffic violations. Those are patrol cruisers up there. And more droids, probably. Constable's really turning it out tonight.
Look, I'm sorry I got you into this. Just go. It's a big planet. You'll disappear. Oh! Can you hear what they're saying?
No, but the Crawls and Celestes. We must be in Sorasub Landing. Failed Padawan. Slew classmates. Fugitive is armed and,
Dangerous?
No. Deranged. Well, that certainly sounds like you.
Just go.
Yeah, I think
What? No.
Yeah, I ate that picture. Let me see what it says. Accessory? Small-time hood? I'm not an accessory! I am a mastermind!
Was that the constable calling back?
Yes, Lucian. She says they should have Zayne run to ground soon, though I'm not sure I'm comfortable bringing outsiders in on something so sensitive.
Well, I'll tell you what I just told our associate on Coruscant. The civil authorities were always going to be involved, in one way or another. It's to be expected. It was expected. There must be a show of justice, Cornelia. We owe that much to the families.
Of course you're right. I never thought Zayne would be the one.
He still may not be the one. He's my Padawan. I don't think he's the one. But we have to make sure, don't we?
Of course. Are you certain we can find him? We know Zayne's mine, but the Snivian
Is out for himself, and will not long be a factor. He'll abandon Zayne, or sell him out. They may have split up already. No, Zayne is very much alone, and he will crawl into the darkest hole he can find. Let's see if we can give the constable some help in burying him there.
This is insane! This is no way to hide!
What do you want to do? Skulk around in dark cantinas? That's the first place they look. But it's always payday somewhere on Terrace.
But someone could recognize us!
You don't get down to the lower city much, do you? This is a Cordosian pub. After a shift in the mines, Cordosians can't see squat for hours. You're tall blur. I'm short blur. If the news there starts broadcasting your smell, then you got a problem. Their droids mix a good drink, though. Hey, what is it? Oh, are those the dead kids?
They're my friends. Were my friends.
Oh, looks like they're talking to the families now. Couple of siblings, young female and a little boy. Man, that's rough.
My best friend's family. The girl's Shell. I'll never talk to her again either. If she believes I did this...
Oh, now come on, Tall Blur. Have a drink. No one could believe you'd do this. It's like we said, if you weren't the worst trainee they've ever had, it's only because all the records were lost when the next guy down the list blew up his planet.
You're very comforting.
Just the Marn Hierogryph heart of gold, my friend. Now, if only we could prove you stink in a court of law. Get down! Ugh. They're not Jedi, but they are someone who can see. There'll be bounties on us soon. Everybody with eyes will be trouble. Bounties! Boy, I hope the Vulkers and Becks are watching. This should do wonders for my street cred. Hey, watch it, Force Boy! These people may be blind, but they can hear!
Let them. How could they do this? We trusted them.
The Cordosians?
Our masters. We've been with them for years. They're supposed to protect learners, not massacre them in cold blood.
Oh, maybe your master's a Bith!
A Sith?
Whatever, the guys who ruined all the good trade routes a couple of years ago.
No, not a whiff of that. These are the teachers we've been with since we left the younglings. I've heard them talk a lot. They hate the Sith. They hate the Sith.
So?
They're Jedi. We're not allowed to hate. Something's off here, and it was already off. Whatever happened to make the Masters do what they did? They intended the same thing for all of us. What had we done? What had we seen? What were they afraid of? Griff, you've got to get us off-world. Not just any world. I need to go where we were trained. Everywhere we were trained. I have to retrace our lives. Whatever brought us here is back there. The only way out of this, for both of us, is to find it.
Futures in the past, huh? Well, that fits. In my personal escape plan, going up means going down first. I hope you like mutants, freaks, and disease, intern. 'Cause our way off Terrace takes us to the Undercity.
To the Undercity. Lucian, we saw.
I heard. Prepare to move. Ah, Zayne, the more you run, my Padawan, the more you prove our actions right.
Zayne, wake up! We're almost there! I'm not asleep, I'm just trying not to look.
Yeah, I don't think I could sleep with all this bouncing around. I think Master Feln's trying to clear the asteroid belt the hard way. We're in position, Padawans. This is it. Your final challenge as learners. You know the assignment. Trust in the Force for guidance. Helmets! Fear is your enemy. Do not give it ground to grow. Be rocks. Be Jedi. Be gone.
Zayne! Eat something!
What? Where?
We're still in the lower city, can't you smell it? A little more entertaining than usual today. Something's up.
Have we been riding long?
Long? I'm gonna have to sit in a bowl of Bacta when this is over. Whoop, this is our stop. Over the side, tall blur, and be inconspicuous. Lots of swoop gangs around here.
All right, but I wish you'd...
And where do you think you're going? Slumming uptown? Come down to visit the scum?
Wait, you're the little cuss what's in the hollow.
You're about to make my month, little cuss. The kick be coming right to our own turf.
The Snivian too. Bounty, bounty.
Our stop, huh?
So much for Wookiee grammar. I speak idiot better. Let me handle this. Just a moment, my friend. I see the colors. You're with the Vulkars. Benno's boys, maybe?
What's it to you, side dish?
Benno hates to wait. Cashing a bounty from the constable's gonna mean bureaucracy, authorizations, delay. And they may make him come up city to testify. Just picture Benno. Up city!
Benno don't like to wear city clothes.
And that'd be for weeks at a time. And all he's gonna be thinking about is the guys who got him there.
Benno don't like thinking.
Well, you can keep that from happening. There's an easier way to make your kick for the whole year, if you'll listen. Run, kid!
What did you say?
I told him the Wookiees had sewn stashes of spice into the harness.
Why'd you do that? They were helping us.
And we're helping them to some nice swoop bikes once they polish those guys off. Let's go. Place we're headed is just the other side of Junk Junction.
Wait, I thought you said we were going into the Undercity.
Get the hair out of your ears. I said we were going to the Undercity. No way we're going in. Not with the plague and the rat ghouls down there. While you were getting your beauty sleep, I was hopping out, spreading creds and leaving a trail right up to the gate. Then we drove right on past it.
You were going to tell me this when?
When we'd done it! Probably a waste of a good dodge, though. Constable's too smart to send anyone down there. I figure your masters are smarter still.
The Undercity. Hiya! Cornelia, to me! You said you saw them in the Undercity. But it wasn't the future we saw, Lucian. It was a flash we caught from Zayne, something the Snivian said. Destiny has clouded since he got involved. This Griff may be the shatter point, and you can't read him. Marvelous. But we have divined one thing. You were right. He will abandon Zayne to us. Didn't have to be a seer of the circle to know that. Zaymar, what news? Coruscant has called again, Lucian. They want to know. Never mind that. The Republic. What of the Republic? All Terrace security is now in the hunt. Constable just reported new sightings in the lower city, heading for the refugee camps outside Machineville. That's it. They're there! Tell the constable to tighten the noose, Zaymar. We're coming up. And above. What is this place? I can almost see the sky from here.
Beautiful, ain't it? Used to be a grid of high-rises standing here. Somebody demolished them to make room for something else, then forgot to put up the something else. Now it's just the junction.
It's filthy.
Where do you think your trash goes? Orbit? Upper City's not that tall yet. Not yet. But speaking of throwing things away, lose the braid.
I don't think you're going to be able to sell it anytime soon, Griff.
This isn't about that, though thanks for thinking of me. I don't want to get jumped every time your hood comes off.
But I'm still a Padawan. Whatever happened to my friends, we're going to straighten it out. I need this.
Fine, but you'll grow new hair. You won't grow a new head. Don't you feel better now without...
Shut up. Just show me where we're going.
We're here, actually. The last resort. Literally. Home of someone who's come in handy to me before. Let's see if he's in.
Look out, Griff!
Ugh! What in the... That trap's not supposed to be set.
Set? By who? By me.
Ah! No! What? Jarael, no! He's with me, Marn Hierogryph. Remember?
I know who you are, and I know who he is. You're trouble, and you're leaving. What did you do? I can't feel my arm. Neural stinger. Feeling will come back in an hour. Be somewhere else by then.
You've got it, Jarael. Retract the fangs. We'll leave. Right after we see Camper.
You're not seeing anyone. Go, now. Great plan, Griff. We'd have been better off going to one of the buildings that's on fire. Why not? You're the reason they're on fire to begin with. Don't play dumb. Have you even looked at a holo today? Not since last night. It was too much like looking in a mirror. Cute. It wasn't so funny when the markets found out you'd killed the entire next class of Jedi here. I didn't kill anyone! I don't care. They're dead enough. And so is Terrace. Lawson Industries just announced they're pulling all operations off-world, going someplace safer. You just ruined half the decent people left in the lower city. Then all this is your doing, and what little security we had here are all chasing you. So get out before you get us—
Hey!
route the voltage around the main bus. Don't know why they make me revolt the voltage down the revolt, they said. I don't know. Well, it's my job. My job to cycle the crystal cathode. My crystal in the cycle. Don't know why it's my problem.
Camper! It's the Griff! I need you to fix up one of your cargo specials. For 2!
He doesn't look like he can fix lunch.
Always want to make me power cycle the system, not the power in the system. Not gonna make me change it. Not while there's a cycle.
Come on, Camper! You worked up the Mendu box for me, remember?
Mendu? Zovius Mendu? Master Feln tried to catch him last month. Disappeared or something.
Or something. I shipped him to Corella as a crate of dried Drika fish. Camper refits old escape pods into shipping containers. You'd never know there was anyone inside.
Repair, but I...
Perello, it's Jarael. You need to get inside. Leave these...
Griff? Marn Hierogryph? Get lost!
Oh, now, did I not pay you? I've been meaning to get you to look at my bookkeeping droid. You can do that after you...
No time for you, Snout. I got just the equipment I need right here. Right here!
You're a man with grievances. I can cope. We just want...
You want? I give you what you want, then I have to give them what they want. Everyone wants. Well, I want to finish rerouting this T3's relays while I still remember how.
We're wasting time here, Griff. This guy's idea of radiation shielding is probably a good hat and a disarming smile. No wonder he needs Darth Sunshine here for a keeper. You want me to deaden something else? You and your sawed-off friend are leaving. Now. What's your problem? Don't you want the bounty? Everyone else wants a piece of me. You think it's that simple for us, huh? Well, you're not the only... No!
Zayne Carrick, this is the Constable of Taris. Surrender or we will open fire.
Zayne, it's Master Lucian. It doesn't have to be like this, Zayne. The Constable has agreed to turn you over to us. To the Order. What are you? Leave or stay? Just get out of my way! Perello, they found us! It's time!
Camper, he just bolted into that attic up...
It's not an attic.
Last Resort isn't a junkyard, Snout. It's a junk hauler.
What?
What are you waiting for? After them! We're not space-worthy, Master Lucian! Go back to your temple! Our orbital patrols will take him!
No, Constable. This time, you follow our lead. That boy is a Jedi problem. We're the Jedi solution. Are you happy now? Patrol cruisers coming this way. What is this stuff? Where's the shields? Where's the nav computer?
Give that red jobby a push. I remember now. Pulled him out to reroute him through my new console there. Oh, maybe I sold them. Who keeps track?
Terrace control. Suspect vessel is powered down and motionless. Do we wait for impound craft?
Negative, Patrol 3. Suspect is danger level 1 and Constable is authorized weapons free. Repeat, weapons free. Takedown confirmed, Control. If they're playing dead, they're about to be a lot more convincing. Can't you give us hyperdrive? Shields? Lights? The Last Resort hasn't flown in years, Zayne. It hasn't had to until you came along. We're lucky to have air and gravity. Camper's fiddled with the system so much there's no telling what circuits are crossed.
With no notice, never did give me a deadline obvious. This is the deadline. Just move this line over to there and...
I think he's got a few crossed himself. Look out! Watch it, Griff! Ah! Are you alright, Jarael? Out of my way. Gotta do something before we...
They're out of control, Terrace. They're heading for the system's inner debris field.
Stop! Stop!
I've got it. I think. There! Finally! They're going past.
They're law enforcement, not military. They're not gonna risk their necks in here. We're safe.
Safe? We haven't been safe since we met you. I told Camper if he dealt with trash like you, that trouble would find us. I didn't know the entire Republic would find us. Hey now, trash is a little strong from someone living in a junk hauler. I was talking about Griff. You're not trash, you're a Jedi killer! Ah! What is that? Is he dangerous?
Only to himself. Kid didn't do it. Says he walked in on his masters, with their students already dead in front of them. We gave them the slip, but the masters pinned it on him. Now we've both got the death mark. A death mark on me? Imagine! And I'm not even a violent offender! My career is made! This'll definitely land me a nice perch with the Becks of the Vulker gang when I get back to— Hey! What are you doing?
Shoving you out of the airlock.
Me? But the kid's the one that—
I didn't do it! I'll come back for him. You're smaller and more annoying.
Wait! Look, sister, I don't know why you and Camper were hiding in the dump, but they've made this ship. Whatever you do, they're gonna want to talk to you. We're in this together until we can get out of the system. You'll get another hiding place, and we'll be on our way.
I hate it when people I hate make sense.
I'll try to cut down.
What are you looking at? The comm system. The transmitter's working.
Well, of course. The one thing we don't need works. Makes sense.
Maybe not. I can call Dantooine with this. The local Jedi Academy. Master Vandar Tokar runs it. He taught me before I was apprenticed to Lucian. Maybe he can help. Are you on Spice? Did you miss the whole scene with the Jedi chasing us? Jedi murderers! Master Vandar is on the Dantooine Council. He's got to be told what really happened. He's the one who taught me that Jedi take care of their own. He'll help, I know it! Back off! We just got away— Perello? Perello! This has been too much for him. I need to get him to his room.
No, can't, Jarael. Got the thruster control fixed, but there's much more to do. You said they've come for us, for me, the company.
It's not the company, Camper. It's not. And they're after them, not us. Tackle the work in the morning. The asteroid belt will shield us until then. Come along.
Yeah, some shut-eye sounds good. I've been up since yesterday. Take the watch, kid. I think I saw some spacesuits down in the hold. I'm gonna crawl in one and turn on the air. I don't know if you've noticed, but this place stinks.
Later.
Dantooine Academy here. I can barely read your signal.
There's some interference here. I'm moving clear of it. Let me talk to Master Vandar Tokar.
The master is attending to other duties. What can—
Tell him it's Zayne Carrick.
Zayne, I'm so glad you called. I hoped you would.
And I hoped you'd answer, Master Vandar. Something terrible has happened.
I have heard. Your fellow Padawans. Terrible indeed. They grew up with you, boy. How could you have done such a thing? How could you?
I didn't, Master. They were dead when I arrived. Dead. At the feet of their own masters.
What?
Their masters killed them. They were standing right there, their sabers drawn.
I see. And where was your master during all of this?
Lucian was right there. He acted like I was next. If I hadn't gotten out of there, I'd be dead too.
Zayne, this is hard to accept.
Tell me about it.
How can I even contemplate such a thing? Your Master Lucian is the scion of an important family, both in the Republic and in the Jedi Order. What possible reason could he and the Masters of Taris have to—
How should I know? I just know they did it!
Yes, I think you truly believe that. But we both know your relationship with the Force has always been complicated. And its dark side can be seductive for the less experienced. The mind can deceive itself. You may have done something you don't remember.
I couldn't have!
Are you sure? I have to wonder. If this is true, then what are you doing alive? You, escaping 5 masters of the Order. You, Zayne, with your skills.
I had some help. It's been crazy and I don't know how I made it, but I'm alive. And that's just it. If I'm so incompetent, then how could I kill my friends? They were almost Jedi too, and they were better than me. I know what you're thinking. The dark side can lend great power, even to someone like... But I haven't fallen! I didn't kill my friends!
I know you're confused, son. We've known each other most of your life. I hate to see you like this. That's why I want to help you. The Order has experience in restoring a diseased mind. If you will turn yourself in, I am certain there is a Jedi consular on Taris who can work with you. Jar, who's the... Really? That's unusual. Zayne, you must already know there are several consulars stationed on Taris who can help you to...
They're the ones trying to kill me! They're the ones who...
Zayne, I didn't hear that. Zayne!
Oh, what hit me? That'd be my shock staff to the back of your head. Any other bruises are from me flying us back into the asteroid belt. I'm sorry I didn't have time to pick a safer route. Your little stunt attracted some attention. Not the patrol vessels either. Someone new. A patrol personnel carrier. And some little ships. They're good, whoever they are. It's the Masters. How do you know? You haven't seen them. I can feel their presence. Well, they feel yours. See, we're being hailed. I'll get it, but I'm pretty sure it's for you.
Help!
It's so strong. It's like the sender's right here with us. I'm afraid he is. Come with me. I knew we had rodents in the hold, but I didn't know they could talk.
Can the sarcasm and get me out! You run a lousy hotel, lady. What was with all the bunking around?
Some fool took us out into open space to call his high command. I brought us right back.
Oh, what did your big boss say, kid? Can he call your masters off?
No, he didn't believe me. He'd heard all about the murders. He wanted me to go back to the people who committed them.
Oh, they'll be a big help. They'll just make room for you on the funeral pyre.
He said they wouldn't hurt me. There are things Jedi can do to another Jedi if they think he's committed a crime. I mean, it's hard to believe, but if I really did hurt my friends, if I imagined the scene with the Masters, then Jedi consulars could probe my mind and...
What?
I just thought of something. The Masters on Taris are all consulars. All but Lucian.
I don't follow.
A consular is a specialized kind of Jedi. They focus more on cerebral force skills. There are healers, are researchers, are seers. They don't sound so tough. They're still Jedi. You don't mess with them. But the fact that 4 out of the only 5 masters posted at the Taris Academy are all consulars, that's weird. For a place like that, against the odds. Looked like Master Vandar found it strange too. I wonder why I never paid much attention to it before.
Maybe they were messing with your head. You Jedi do that, don't you? And don't give me any talk about against the odds. The only chance in the games I run is whether I'm gonna win or you're gonna lose. I expect your masters know a little about changing the odds. I don't think anything's coincidental with these guys.
What now? Where are you going? To find some answers. I can't believe I didn't think of it earlier. It's in the debris field. We're almost on top of it. The last place my masters and friends were all together before yesterday. The Rogue Moon. And a most dangerous place it is. Dangerous and perfect for your final assignment. The Rogue Moon inhabits the asteroid belt that rings Taris' sun, traveling in retrograde against the direction of the other debris. Theories differ as to its origin, but what is not theoretical is the situation there. Thousands of meteor impacts an hour, ranging from microscopic to colossal. Perpetual bombardment. Each step on its surface may be your last.
And that, students, is what makes it a special place for those whose steps are guided by the Force. It is a place of absolute contrasts, ever standing between the serenity Jedi seek and annihilation. It is a place to focus on what is around and on what lies ahead. There are only life or death choices here, no complicating hues or gradations. Let the unifying force become your eyes. You will see both the future and oblivion before you. Find your destiny. And in doing so, may you find your place in the Jedi Order.
What? Just thinking about the last time I came here. They set us down on the other side of that valley, had us make our way back to where they were standing, right here. On foot? Were they trying to kill you then? That's just the start. We were all walking blind, blast shields down on our visors. Jedi can see using the Force, if they're attuned to it. Took us all half the day to get back to the Masters way up here. Well, it took me half the day. Lots of zigzagging.
Kid! Griff here. Camper says we'd better swing the last resort over to the other side of the moon. Unless he can get the shields working, this heap won't last long here.
All right, we'll call you if we find anything. Your master stood here. I don't see how this promontory is any safer than the valley. We had the Force. They had a shield. When I got back, they had a camp set up next to the ship, and both were under a portable magnetic shield. See those marks? Generator pylons. They must have had LB set them up. Poor LB. Who's LB? T1LB, one of our bulk loader droids. We brought him along to set up the shield and prepare the camp. He wasn't very smart. Before any of us got back, he trundled right off the cliff. Over here, I think. Look out! Are you all right? Just wishing we'd brought our own shield too. Look at this place. Another week, every trace of your visit then will be gone. What do you expect to find up here? Anything. This is the last place we were all together, the students and the masters. After we came back to Terrace, Lucian and the other masters cloistered in the temple for days. When they finally came out, they said they decided who was to become a Jedi, and set up the banquet and ceremony for 2 days ago. That just seemed normal, like what masters did before knighting students. But if something happened earlier, something here, you said it took you half the day to get here. What were the masters doing all that time? Waiting, I guess. I don't know. I was the last to arrive, and you couldn't see. Your friends who arrived back first, did they see anything? Not that they mentioned. Shad was the first here, but he said by the time he arrived, Elby had already gone over the... What? Elby! Elby was up here! Elby saw! Let's go down and find out if there's anything left of him. Down below. Wow, I don't know if even Camper could get this guy talking again. If he could, he's a miracle worker because he couldn't talk before. LB series is just a 5th-class drone, no speech center. He could take verbal commands, but that's it. But he could see, and if there's anything in his holographic memory, we might be able to access it. If we could find it, this guy's a mess. The fall must have done a number on him. In this gravity? Impossible. I did a free fall onto this moon from orbit. Didn't need to hit my suit thrusters until just before touchdown. Even from up there, as big as LB is, a fall didn't do this. He was thrown. As bulky as he is, who could throw a mass like this? A Jedi could. I can. Jarael, turn around. What is it? More death from above? I'm afraid so.
You've led us a long way, Zayne. What did you expect to find here? You can't be returning to the scene of your crime. That was Terrace.
I'll carry us in hover mode, Master Lucian, but we shouldn't stick around down here. These meteor strikes are pretty thick.
Not to worry, Lieutenant. We won't be here long. The odds are with you, and the Force is with me. And neither are with you, my young friends. The exercise is over.
What are you doing? Aren't you going to, Jarael? Get as close to the wall as you can, and hold on to me!
What? It's the last resort!
Look at 'em scatter, intern. I hope those suits aren't rented. We came back to tell you. We figured out where Camper rerouted all the power for the shields and hyperdrive. This ain't much of a ship, but we got one beauty of a gun.
Quick, bring us up! Wait, we have to bring Elby with us!
Camper's got you covered. This is a scavenger ship, remember?
We've got it all, I think. Let's get out of here!
Sure, but I've still got a shot on Smiley Face down there. Wanna scatter his atoms?
No, just lose us in the asteroid belt again. I didn't kill anyone before, and I'm not going to now. What I am going to do is find out what this is all about. Camper, let's see how clever you really are. Later, in Camper's cargo hold workshop, we just put half the debris field between us and the rogue moon. That should put a chill on the trail. Hey, that's all right. Almost looks like Elby again. Almost. But what's with the new equipment? This wasn't part of...
Don't touch me, sir.
It can talk!
Talk! It's been griping like a hut stuck with the bill. Camper gave it a transfusion of bad attitude.
Oh, he's just a little titched at the moment. It's the upgrade. Labor droid uses hollow memory to find his way around, so what you want's still in his buffer. But he's too messed up for me to get at it directly. So I took a processor from a higher-class droid and mounted it on top of his existing system. Gave him a vocabulator and a holographic projector to boot. Right now, he's trying to make sense of it all.
Welcome to the club. All right, Elby, show us your last hour on the rogue moon.
I would prefer not to.
I'm gonna prefer you with a restraining bolt in the eye, you walking forklift.
Ain't gonna do no good, boy. This one's way out of warranty now. But let me get back here and I'll see what I can do. Got something that look familiar.
It's my master's from our trip to the rogue moon. He's even got audio from their spacesuits. There's Lucian.
Should think we have an hour before our Padawans return.
Our Padawans? Yours is probably meteor dust by now.
No, Feln. Zayne's too lucky to die that way. He's more likely to trip into a crater and break his neck. But we didn't come here to discuss my student's dubious grasp on the Force. Elby looks to have the shield in operation now. I think you can meditate in peace. Care to join us? What is it? Comedy day on your planet? Get on with it. That's enough, Elby. You can stop a moment, I think.
You're right, Canidia. The Force flows freely here. I think I can see... Oh! I'm back on Taris. Something's wrong. The temple. Mandalorians. And Sith. No, it's a demon. I won't let you... What? I'm on Aldrin. In my robes. My people. My saber. No!
Feln. I'm with the Republic fleet. At last. The Mandalorians fleeing us. The war is... Wait, those are our own vessels. Don't fire on...
Not you too, Zaymar. Not... Coruscant. The madness continues. Jedi dead everywhere. But they haven't reached the compound. I've got to get to her. Got to protect. Dead already? No. No! No! No!
What? You've been flapping around like Minox.
It's what we've been watching for. The Sith are returning. In flames, Lucian. The Order. The Republic. All in flames.
What?
Sith. I saw Sith on Taris. And a Dark Lord.
Who? Who did you see?
A figure in red armor. No, not armor. An environment suit, just like the Padawans wear now.
Yes, just like that. Like the Padawans wear now.
We have to kill them, now!
Rana, no. How can we know?
How? I saw my death. How can I let pass a warning from the Force? Is it so simple? The shifting places, the chaos, the meaning may not be distinct.
The figure we saw, we all saw, and that was distinct. What more do you need? It is one of the Padawans, Lucian. I stake my life on it. The future of the galaxy is our greatest concern. I know. We're together at all because you can see what no one else can, and will guard against what no one else will. And we're here today because you saw the coming storm, and you said you could see it more clearly from this place. Well, is there any doubt what you saw? You say this figure destroys the Order. This figure is dressed as one of our Padawans is now. Did you or did you not see that clearly? It was as if I had eyes.
All right then. This is what we have trained and prepared for. If you saw what you say you saw, we can't let personal bonds stop us. If the hand endangers the limb, strike it off.
No, Lucian. We must return to Taris. We must confer with Coruscant.
Why? You are certain of what you saw. We act.
You speak for the Covenant now. No, you are the hand, not the mind. We say what we saw, or I do nothing.
All right. We'll return like nothing has changed. I'll make the contact, though I know what the answer will be. Then we'll do it. We'll find a way to explain it, and no one will know the... Oh. Hello, LB. Please turn to your right and advance 10 meters. I require something there. That's right, LB. Just a few more meters in that direction. You can do it. Everything will be just fine.
Ah! He's going crazy!
Hold it. I have him. There, boy. It's all right. What? What did we just see? Those Jedi were running around swinging at nothing.
Not nothing. The future. They're consulars, seers. They saw the future. Someone is going to destroy the Jedi Order and the Republic. You heard them. But I don't get the spacesuit thing. Who do you know who would need one on Coruscant or those other places? Jedi visions are complicated. You might see something in great detail, like a spacesuit, and it can be just a symbol. At that moment, my friends and I were in red environment suits, just like that one over there. I guess they took that to mean one of us was the— Whoa! What happened?
Our little friend just deleted that whole stretch of holographic memory on his own.
What? How?
That death memory is stuck in his craw. It's what's tangled up his motivation center. Droid isn't supposed to do itself in, and its master isn't supposed to order it to do so, by its logic. He saw himself kill himself, and he suspects his owner made it happen. But your force is just way beyond Elby's understanding. It's twisted his original basic brain like a Vornska's tail. He just purged the last month of his life, but I don't think it'll do him any good. Never work right now. I'll shut him off.
No, don't. He's given me what I wanted. I only wish you could tell me what to do with it. What?
Someone's shooting at us!
No, it's a tractor beam! It's the Jedi! We have to do something!
No! Wait. That's the Oroko. Valius Ying, Captain. I know these guys. Gangsters and pirates. And for the moment, bounty hunters. Let me handle this.
Soon.
Well, there's some good news. The bounty only covers you and me by name, Zayne. The last resort is unregistered. And Camper and Jarael did a good job of keeping a low profile over the years, so the Republic isn't really sure who they are. Anyway, I made a deal. I offered Valius the entry codes for all of my terrace storehouses, so he's willing to let me and the Arcadians go, but only once he's safely delivered Zayne to Terrace. Till then, we're their guests.
But they know the resort now. How will we get past those patrol ships out there?
Valius will say he found Zayne in a life pod, that the resort was destroyed in the belt. Then the Iroko ferries our ship to another system, and we fly away free. If you can tolerate having me as a passenger.
So that's it? You're giving me to them?
The deal is for 3. Valius says you're non-negotiable. The price on your head now? Well, even I'm impressed. But don't worry, you'll give him the slip. Valius takes you down to Terrace in that little shuttle tomorrow morning. He gives the signal that he's landed, and his guys cut us loose up here. Then you just do your Jedi mind thing on Valius and take right back off again.
Just like that, huh?
It won't be a problem. I know Valius. He gets confused looking at a lunch menu. You ought to be able to hypnotize him into taking you anywhere.
What if he brings his friends? And the masters and the constable? I suppose they're just going to let us lift off again? Besides, you just said you need them to ferry you to the next system. They're not going to leave orbit without their boss. Just say it, Griff. You're cutting me loose.
In turn, Zayne, listen. Snivians, my people. We play at things. Adventuring, politics, even crime. And I love the game. I'm good at it. But this is too much heat for me. You're a losing hand. Marks and punks I can handle. I can't angle the whole Jedi Order, much less the Republic and a swarm of bounty hunters. And I wish I could, because I think you could really help me. The things you can do. Oh, you could put Marn Hierogryph on the map. It's just, the way things are now.
It's all right. You've gotten more than you bargained for. I understand. We had a nice run, though. I couldn't have gotten this far without you. See you around, Griff. I thought you didn't like our ship. Now you want to steal it. What am I supposed to do? I don't want to die for what they think I'm going to do. But Jedi prophecies are powerful. If there's a chance that I may become this thing they're afraid of, that I'll destroy the Order, then the best thing for me to do is disappear. Forget the Jedi ways. Forget my name. Forget everything. It's all gone wrong. Everything I ever imagined for myself. And now, I have to vanish. Be a nobody. I'd say, welcome to my life. But oh, wait. You ruined that. Camper and I had vanished. You turned over the rocks we were hiding under. And now you're just going to leave? What do you think's going to happen to us if you duck out on Valius? You think these hunters are going to send us on our way? You heard Griff. You're not part of this. We know what you know. Will your masters allow that? I guess you'll have to take care of yourselves. I was trying to! You're all weepy about having to be a nobody. I hope to be a nobody again. I wanted to be a nobody. And Camper, did you ever stop to think there's a reason he might not want to be found? That a man that brilliant might not have been born to live in a junkyard? I know he doesn't look it now, but when I met him, I thought he was your father. What was it you call him? Perello. It's Arcanian for honored elder. Camper rescued me years ago when I was in a bad spot. I swore in return I'd protect him from those chasing him, even after his mind started to go. And now I can't protect either one of us, thanks to you. Everyone has predators, Zayne. There's nothing wrong with running, but you don't endanger others to save yourself. If that's the way you think, then your skills weren't the only thing keeping you from being a Jedi. I'm going to stop the prophecy from happening. I'm going to turn myself in.
Almost a carnival atmosphere, viewers. Never has the arrival of a bounty hunter been met with more public anticipation than here on Taris. Taris, where the massacre earlier this week of an entire class of Jedi by one of their own has rocked society to its foundations. Taris, this planet so close to the stalemated Mandalorian front, already protected by so few Jedi, even before the controversial departure of many knights to join the war, a crusade from which some are already missing in action. Taris, where civil order has seemed on the brink of collapse this week, a city world whose residents now have but one question: can the Masters of Taris restore public confidence in the Jedi? By meting out swift justice to one of their own.
We're down, Oroko. Kid's not going anywhere. Should be free and easy from here. Boy, those two could have cut you with a look. What did you ever do to them?
They think I killed their brother.
No joke. Did you?
Doesn't matter much now, does it?
You're right, kid. It don't. Let's get moving. Time is money.
The visitors have been scanned, Master Lucian. They are free of weapons and recording devices.
Thank you, droid. Leave us. Where is the Snivian? Just found the boy, my lord. In a life pod in the asteroid belt. No sign of anyone else. They must have bought it on the rocks.
A lie. They live. But the Snivian has abandoned him, as we have foreseen. Isn't that right, boy? I see you've got the room cleaned up.
And the windows fixed. You have been costly. Right, bounty hunter? Cost is nothing if the goods are quality, my lord. He's what you want, right? He's your Padawan killer.
No.
But he is what we want. Huh?
I didn't do it.
Of course you didn't. What? You were actually beginning to think you had?
For a moment. Then I remembered Elby. Elby showed me your meditation on the rogue moon. I heard you talk about this vision of yours, the Great Destroyer, wearing a spacesuit and face mask, like one of ours.
Yes, Elby. Remarkable insight you showed there, my Padawan.
Don't call me that.
What? Were you knighted without my knowing?
Stop playing games.
I don't need details, good people. I just need my money. If we can... Oh, but knowledge has value too, Captain Ying. These details, as you call them, are a treasure beyond reckoning. You may have heard it was at a ceremony for knighting Padawans where young Zayne left our company. Quite suddenly, after he had arrived late. What you don't know is that he wasn't the only late arrival.
Sorry I'm late, Masters. I wanted to see my sister and brother home. Even the middle city is getting rough these days. It's okay, Shad. As usual, you're not the last one here. Of course. Let me stow my lightsaber. Oh, you've got your lightsabers, Masters. I thought we didn't wear them on the temple floor.
It is a special occasion, Shad.
Just part of the knighting ceremony. Ah, that... Master Lucian, you've got yours. Does that mean Zayne's being knighted too? That's wonderful! I don't believe it!
Zayne. Yes. I see from the entry system he's just arrived below. We may begin soon.
Us and Zayne too? I never would have thought! He is going to be so surprised. I can't wait to see... Wait. I don't believe it. Zayne's a great guy, and we all like him and try to help him out. But he's no Jedi. He comes in last among us in every test, every task you assign.
Yes, well, he has that special relationship with the Force. In time, he will...
But he's had all the time we've had. He doesn't get any more, does he? Recall the great need for knights, students. With those that have gone to war, Taris and places like it, will need all the order can muster.
I'm sure Zayne will work out fine.
You're lying!
Why are you lying? I've heard you all talk about Zayne. Shad! We've all heard you. You don't take him seriously at all. None of you. You treat him like a court jester. Now you're going to knight him? We keep our counsel. The Order does not explain. But the Order follows your recommendations, right?
You've always said he was a buffoon, Master Feln.
But we have known Zayne for a very long time, and we know you. You preach the unifying force. How many times have you said it? Friendships pass, but our duty is eternal. The mission is all. And you've said you were his friends. Isn't this what you've always wanted for him? Yes, it's just not what you wanted. Now what's going on here? An intervention for the galaxy. You killed them in cold blood! They weren't innocents. Exar Kun was a Padawan once too. His master had a warning but failed to act. That earned him death. And the Sith War. We five are part of a sacred trust, Zayne. A Jedi covenant to stand watch and make certain that never happens again. These four masters are among the greatest seers in the Order, and acting in unison, they see farther than any Jedi ever has, and they have seen. The Mandalorian War, the Jedi Crusade, events all in motion everywhere. We've searched in all directions for the Shatterpoint, the key that will unlock the Sith menace again. We just didn't expect to find it right in our midst.
I can see you're busy people. If I can just leave an account number.
So, you understand, Zayne. We had to dispose of the threat, whatever the cost. Returning to Taris gave us time to settle on a plan and a story. We would say we rejected Shad Jelavan for his headstrong ways. Enraged, he slew you four before we stopped him. Permanently. Your late arrival was expected. We weren't going to move until then. Shad was the one who surprised us. We shouldn't have been surprised. His insight was always good. The others just followed his lead. They saw through you because they didn't think I was good enough. He forced our hand. Then you came in. And when I escaped, I became your fall guy. You wouldn't have been my first choice. Your trainers on Dantooine knew your limitations, but your escape from the five of us made it possible to convince them that you had help from the dark side. Do you think I had help from the dark side? Do you really think I'm your nightmare destroyer? I'm not a seer. It could have just as easily been one of the others. I hope we'll never find out. But you did escape, against all odds, and we're not taking any more chances.
Look, I'll just wait back at my shuttle. You can send the payment.
Actually, Captain, we'll be needing your shuttle. The boys' partners are aboard your ship. Your shuttle will return, bearing us.
Hey, I don't really want passengers.
Neither do we. We'll deal with his crew and your friends, and this nightmare, Zayne, will be over. Why? I'm the threat! You never were attuned to the unifying force. The threads of life form a larger fabric. Your destiny might work through them. And to put it tritely, they know too much. Don't you want a fair fight? We can't afford one. I'm sorry. Wait! Shad's sister and little brother. He was sending them his stipend. They've got nobody now. Please, help them. We'll consider it. Goodbye. What? Primary facility power failure. Security screens disabled. Lightning. It shouldn't have. That was a bomb! No, that's blaster fire. We're being I sense...
Die, Jedi!
The Sith Lord!
No!
No!
Zayne Carrick,
Let's go! Jarael!
It's the girl, you fools! The girl! Our savers!
No, you don't! Hang on! Ugh! So much for low-grav booster jets on Taris, huh? How? I thought you were going to leave with the Oroco! Griff bribed the first mate to release the last resort in orbit, and LB still had schematics of your tower. When we told him we wanted to shoot at his old master, it's like he got a tear in his eye. And we remembered what you said about the suit. Campa added audio and a trick helmet, but you could have been away free and clear. Maybe, but nobody's ever sacrificed himself for any of us before. Couldn't let you go around thinking that was sensible behavior. Doesn't mean we like you or anything.
Zayne, I know I underestimated you, but it's all so clear now. You are the danger they foretold.
Getting more dangerous by the second, it would seem. That's the problem with the fabric of destiny. The loose ends can kill you.
Run if you want, but hide. Forget our ways. Bury yourself before you bury us all. Respect the vision. Fear what you may become.
I can't. Fear leads to the dark side. Doesn't it, Master? Griff, you came back! Why didn't you run?
Unfinished business, intern. I'm here to offer you a position in my organization.
Your organization? It's just you!
What can I say? It's a good position. My brains, your random destructive power, will own the galaxy. Or we'll wreck it and sell it for salvage.
But you abandoned me. You said I was a losing hand.
Oh, I never look at my cards anyway. I'm all about the bluff, remember? There's nothing better than making something out of nothing. I'd forgotten until Jarael reminded me. So, are you in?
This is insane. But this is the day for it. My family, my teachers, even my friends, they all assumed I'd fail. They never took a chance on me that meant anything. I'm tired of betting against myself. If you guys can bet on me, maybe I can too. So I'm in, on one condition. Stop calling me intern.
You got it, henchman. Hey, Taris! Tell the Vulcars and the Becks there's a new power on the scene. Marn Hierogryph. Jedi jailbreaks, 2 for a credit.
3 weeks later, the riots have reached the middle city. The senator is missing, and the rioters have the constable's family. Half her force has fled. The rest are pulling back to the upper city. We need to...
I'm afraid it's no longer our problem. We just heard from the Jedi Council on Dantooine. We've been recalled to Coruscant.
No!
They feel the very public escape of a boy from our sanctum, not once, but twice, has undermined respect for our authority. I don't know what would give them that idea.
The Order has decided to cut its losses then. Taris is free for the taking, by Mandalorian or Sith. Our concern is the galaxy, Feln, not one planet. That, and protecting the Order.
But what if they split us up?
We've worked from great distances before, Rana. We have resources, and we know what we have to do. Zayne remains a criminal. The boy may run, but will find no haven open to...
Excuse me, but the droids tell me we have a visitor. Some unsavory character from the lower city, delivering a message he said he received last night from a cantina near the Mandalorian front.
For us, for me.
Hello, Master. I'm running now, but I've had time to reflect on your teachings. You say the living sometimes have to suffer to serve a larger goal. I've seen how you live by that. Well, I have a goal now too. Justice. For myself, for my friends, for the people sacrificed to the plans of the so-called infallible. And it will definitely involve some suffering. Because you see, I've had a vision of my own. One day, one of you is going to confess and clear my name. And to make sure, I'm going to hunt down each and every one of you. The one that confesses lives. I don't care which one of you does it. It doesn't matter where they send you. You have a death mark, same as me. Don't look for me, Lucian, because I'll find you. And if I do end up collapsing the Jedi Order, just remember one thing. You started it.